Hello, great ones. It is Suntup Day for me. And before we go any further, I'd like to read something to you. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Trapped in myself, body my holding cell. Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul. Left me with life in hell. I heard this song a long time ago, and I wish I had it. My first copy of this was in a cassette, and I had a good friend named Bird, a guy named Bird, and Bird was a major Metallica fan, and I was a major fan of ZZ Top, AC/DC, some country folks. I had my fan. Anyway, he was always strumming the virtues and the greatness of Metallica. And I was always saying, la, 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 I don't want to hear that. But one day, riding in his little yellow Geo thing that he had, he put in a song, and it started off really slowly, and it built from slow and easy to this major crescendo. And I became hooked, line, and sinker. I bit, and I'm in lifelong from that point on, a big fan. That song was called One by Metallica. And it's a heavy heck of a story, especially when you listen to it. When you watch the video, you get some insight. And one day, years later, I was reading an autobiography, a biography, something like that. A book that's written by somebody else about somebody else. Written a biography for the group Metallica. And in there, they mentioned that song was based on a movie that I hadn't seen. And what I didn't know until way later beyond that was that movie was based on a book. Now, I won a contest. It wasn't even a major award. I won a contest. Major award on one of Suntup's Facebook live videos the day before announcement day for their last book, Animal Farm. One of the giveaways was a free ARC for 5 random people who commented. And somehow, out of all the people that commented, I was chosen, and I won a free ARC. It's a major award. Anyway, I've ordered the numbered edition of this book already. I believe that one should be out very soon. I got a text message, I think, unless I'm wrong, got a text message saying that the slipcases were done. I got an email saying, have you moved? And that usually means forthwith something's coming your way. But let's open this up, take a look, and see what my major award is. What's my major award? I've never won. Here's my major award. What is it? What could it be? It could be anything. Let's see what it is. And voila. Here's what I got. Here's my major award. Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Trumbo. Introduction by Cindy Sheehan. Afterword by E.L. Doctoro. Illustrated by Eula Sleckastreit. Gosh, I messed that up. Here, whatever that says. Illustrated by that, I'm sure, wonderful person. Excellent. Man, I like winning stuff. I like getting stuff. And it's even more neat when sometimes that stuff you get is stuff you didn't have to pay for. Now, I know a lot of folks, they like to leave their stuff shrink wrapped nice and neat so that it may be protected and it'll always be brand new forever and ever. And other people say, that's terrible, it's awful, you're going to ruin your stuff, mold, whatever. They're going to say all sorts of bad stuff. And I open my stuff mostly because I want to see what's in it. I want to have it. I don't necessarily read my collectible books, but I do like to love on them. I do like to handle them. I do like to see what it's about before I log it and never ever see it again. So here's our ARC, Advanced Reader Copy, Advanced Review Copy, proofs, whatever else, readers' proofs, all sorts of names for them. Usually what it is, it's a soft cover version of a coming book. That might be a hardcover, it might be a soft cover. Sometimes they'll have the nice artwork to make it look like the book, just in a soft cover form. Sometimes they'll just be plain and Jane all combined in one. I've never been a person that really longed and searched for ARCs. I know why people do, because typically the ARC is going to be the first actual book out there in the wild, the first version of the book that they might be interested in. So I know why it would be something that's highly regarded for a lot of collectors. But for me, I kind of feel like it's a soft cover version of a book that I want to get. So I've got some ARCs. Don't get me wrong, I've got some. I just have never been the guy that has to go get them. That's what I collect. That's what I search for. I like first print, first edition books. I like signed and limited edition books. Signed is always better, in my opinion. And like I said, I've got some ARCs. I've got some Suntup ARCs. I've got ARCs of a variety of things. And now I've got Johnny Got His Gun. So this is a book that a movie was based on, and then some probably early 20s, maybe still teenagers, late teens or early 20s, four fellows wrote a song, and one of them wrote lyrics to that song that was kind of based on the movie that was based on the book. The movie by Dalton Trumbo and the book by Dalton Trumbo. So let me take a look at this ARC, because Suntup does something great. They usually put all or most of the artwork that's going to go in the book is going to be in the ARC, not just the story. But if somebody's going to make a beautiful ARC, it's going to be Suntup. And here's some of our art in our ARC. And I know I did the artist's name, Major Injustice, but I showed you his name. You did a great job. Did I show this one already? You did a terrific job. Terrific. With a capital T. Phenomenal. Let's see what other pictures we got in here. Quite a few. Typically in Suntup books, you're going to have quite a few. That's one of the reasons I like them so much. A couple more pictures in here. In this book. Terrific pictures, terrific artwork. You see that there? And let's have one more. Let's have one more. Because I think that's all there is. All right, so without getting into a lot of spoilers and stuff like that, maybe it's spoilers. If you don't want anything, pause right now. Without getting too deep into the story, you have essentially got a young man who goes off to war, World War I. And this young man is badly injured in war. He's blind, he can't hear, he can't speak, he can't eat, has no arms and legs and stuff like that. He can't do anything. He's a vegetable with a brain, a mind. And so the majority of this story is this person's mind and this person's experiences. And you can only imagine that with no real ability to communicate and very little ability to receive stimulation, that's going to be an important part of the book too. With very few ways to stimulate yourself, the mind can only go so far before it breaks. And this is a crushing story. That's all I can say. Crushing, sad, doesn't make you smile, doesn't make you happy, but it is a very compelling story and a great story. It's a great story, a very compelling and great story. So there it is, Johnny Got His Gun. So if you have any interest at all in the story, in the artwork, in the connections, I believe you can still get artist editions from Suntup on their website. And I'm sure the numbered editions, which will be shipping very soon, if they haven't already, I'm sure there's some of those for sale somewhere, not from Suntup, they're sold out. But you can find some somewhere. The numbered editions look really good. The artist editions look really good. Kind of like this, only a much fancier, nicer hardcover with a dust jacket and all that stuff. Anyway, I can't think of any more lies to tell you. So I'm just going to have to leave it at that. C'est la vie, baby.